Captain Marvel vs. Godzilla, Cosmic Power vs. Earth's Monster. The video opens with an electrifying montage. Captain Marvel soaring through the cosmos, stars and galaxies whizzing past, her energy aura blazing brightly. Cut to Godzilla emerging majestically from the roaring ocean, waves crashing around him, his iconic roar echoing. The title card slams into place with a dramatic sound effect. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the most epic, what-if, battles of all time. Today, we're throwing down between two absolute powerhouses, Captain Marvel, the cosmic superheroine, and Godzilla, the king of the monsters. Who would win in this earth-shattering showdown? Let's jump right in and explore the contenders. First up, let's talk about the one and only Captain Marvel. Also known as Carol Danvers, she's not your average superhero. Carol started off as a top-notch U.S. Air Force pilot, with a fiery spirit and a determination that couldn't be grounded. Her life took a cosmic turn when she got caught in an explosion involving the Tesseract, thanks to the alien Kree. This incident didn't just change her life, it transformed her entirely. She absorbed massive amounts of energy, unlocking powers that catapulted her into becoming Captain Marvel, one of the universe's most formidable defenders. So, what can she do? Well, for starters, she can absorb and manipulate energy on a colossal scale. We're talking photon blasts that can take out enemy fleets. She's got superhuman strength, speed, and durability. Flying? No problem. She can travel through space faster than the speed of light, no jetpack needed. And when she taps into her binary form, her powers are amped up even further, allowing her to control stellar energies. Basically, she's a walking supernova. Remember when she single-handedly destroyed Thanos' warship in Avengers: Endgame? Or when she flew through space, taking down entire armadas without breaking a sweat? She's faced down some of the biggest threats in the universe and come out on top every time. Captain Marvel is a force to be reckoned with. On the other side of the ring, we have Godzilla, the colossal titan who's been reigning supreme for over half a century. Godzilla's roots are deep and, let's be honest, a bit radioactive. Born from nuclear radiation, he's been both a symbol of destruction and a guardian against even greater threats. Throughout the Showa, Heisei, Millennium, Reiwa, and legendary eras, Godzilla has evolved, sometimes being the villain, sometimes the hero, but always the alpha predator. His presence is nature's way of restoring balance, albeit in the most destructive way possible. Godzilla isn't just big, he's absolutely massive, like, towering over skyscrapers massive. His signature move is his atomic breath, a devastating blast of radioactive energy that can obliterate anything in its path. Add to that his regenerative healing factor, which allows him to recover from injuries that would be fatal to any other creature. And let's not forget his sheer physical strength. He can crush buildings, toss around other giant monsters, and withstand attacks that would decimate entire cities. Talk about tough. Throughout his reign, Godzilla has taken down some seriously formidable opponents. King Ghidorah, anyone? That three-headed space dragon was no match for him. He's also gone head-to-head with Mothra, Mechagodzilla, and a host of other colossal threats. Plus, he's survived everything humans have thrown at him, from the most advanced military weapons to experimental technology designed specifically to take him down. Yet, he always emerges, ready for the next challenge. Tail of the tape. Let's size them up. Captain Marvel stands at about 5 feet 11 inches, but don't let her height fool you. She's packed with power. With a physique honed from years of military training and enhanced by cosmic energy, she's in peak condition. Her agility and reflexes are off the charts, allowing her to dodge attacks and maneuver through tight spaces with ease. And let's not forget her ability to fly at incredible speeds, both in atmosphere and the vacuum of space. Godzilla, on the other hand, is the definition of colossal. Depending on the incarnation, he's anywhere from 350 to over 1,000 feet tall. Weighing in at tens of thousands of tons, every step he takes causes earthquakes. He may not be fast, but when you're that big, speed isn't your main concern. His immense size and mass make him an almost unstoppable force of nature. Now, let's talk firepower. Captain Marvel's photon blasts are incredibly powerful, capable of slicing through alien metal like butter. She can release rapid shots or charge up for a more massive impact. On the flip side, Godzilla's atomic breath is legendary. This isn't just fire, it's concentrated nuclear energy that can decimate anything it hits. Imagine these two energies colliding. It's a clash of cosmic proportions. Captain Marvel is tough. She can absorb energy attacks, withstand extreme forces, and keep on fighting. But Godzilla takes durability to a whole new level. His regenerative abilities mean he can heal from grievous wounds in a matter of moments. Even if you manage to hurt him, he'll bounce back, sometimes stronger than before. He's survived falls from great heights, volcanic eruptions, and even point-blank nuclear explosions. Strategic analysis. Captain Marvel's greatest strength lies in her versatility and speed. She can adapt to any combat situation, thanks to her military background and experience fighting various intergalactic threats. Her ability to absorb and manipulate energy means she can turn an enemy's attack back on them. Plus, her tactical thinking gives her an edge in planning and executing combat strategies. Godzilla's strength is, well, his strength. His raw power and size make him a devastating opponent. He's a living force of nature with instincts honed over countless battles against other titans. His presence alone can cause enemies to hesitate, and his endurance means he can outlast most adversaries. When it comes to a slugfest, he's king. Even superheroes have their limits. Captain Marvel's immense power can sometimes give her a sense of invincibility, which might lead to underestimating an opponent like Godzilla. Also, if she absorbs too much energy of an unfamiliar type, it could have unpredictable effects. And while she's incredibly durable, she's not indestructible. Prolonged exposure to extreme forces could wear her down. Godzilla isn't exactly nimble. His massive size makes him a big target, and against a fast-moving opponent, he might struggle to land a hit. Certain energy weapons or tactics have been known to penetrate his defenses. Also, his reliance on instinct over strategy could be a disadvantage against a tactical thinker like Captain Marvel. The battleground could tip the scales. In the ocean or near water, Godzilla would feel right at home. In open skies or outer space, Captain Marvel would have the upper hand. An urban environment presents both hazards and opportunities for both. Plenty of structures for Captain Marvel to use for cover, but also lots of debris for Godzilla to hurl around. The environment could be the silent third player in this epic clash. The hypothetical battle. Imagine a sprawling coastal metropolis, a blend of towering skyscrapers, bustling streets, and a vast harbor opening into the ocean. It's twilight, the sky ablaze with the colors of sunset, and the city lights starting to twinkle. The perfect stage for our epic showdown. The peaceful evening is shattered by tremors. People stop and look around in confusion and fear. Suddenly, the ocean waters churn violently as Godzilla rises from the depths, his roar sending chills down everyone's spines. Sirens blare as chaos erupts. But before things can get worse, a brilliant streak of light cuts through the sky. Captain Marvel has arrived. She hovers high above, assessing the situation with a determined gaze. Wasting no time, Captain Marvel zooms toward Godzilla, unleashing a volley of photon blasts aimed at diverting him back to the sea. Godzilla responds with a sweep of his massive tail, causing a shockwave that ripples through the city. She dodges effortlessly, but realizes that he's not going to back down easily. Then comes the signature atomic breath, a beam of blue radioactive energy surges toward her. She barrels out of the way, the blast obliterating a building behind her. Things just got real. The fight intensifies as Captain Marvel tries different tactics, flying circles around Godzilla, aiming for his eyes and joints, hoping to find a weak spot. She even attempts to push him back physically, but his size makes it like trying to move a mountain. Godzilla, while slow, uses his environment to his advantage, smashing structures to throw debris her way and creating obstacles. The city's landscape is dramatically altered as they battle it out. Frustrated by this persistent flying adversary, Godzilla's dorsal plates begin to glow brighter. He unleashes a powerful atomic pulse, a 360-degree wave of nuclear energy. Captain Marvel is caught off guard, the force sending her crashing through several buildings. The destruction is immense, and she realizes she needs to change her approach. Shaken but not defeated, she summons the energy from within, transforming into her binary form. Her eyes and hair glow with fiery energy, her entire being radiating power. The tables might be about to turn. The air crackles with energy as both prepare their most potent attacks. Godzilla gathers nuclear energy for his ultimate atomic breath, while Captain Marvel charges up, pulling in energy from the surroundings. Time seems to slow as they unleash their attacks simultaneously. A colossal beam of atomic energy meets an unstoppable surge of cosmic power. The resulting explosion is blinding, a shockwave rippling outward that levels what's left of the nearby city. As the dust settles, the outcome hangs in the balance. Possibility 1. Captain Marvel successfully absorbs a significant portion of Godzilla's atomic energy, amplifying her own power. She delivers a critical strike that overwhelms Godzilla, knocking him unconscious or forcing him to retreat back into the ocean. Possibility 2. Godzilla's unparalleled endurance allows him to withstand her assault. Her energy reserves start to dwindle, and he seizes the moment to deliver a decisive blow, demonstrating that sometimes sheer resilience wins the day. Verdict and analysis. This battle isn't just about who's stronger, it's about how their abilities intersect. We have to consider power levels, combat styles, endurance, and even the environment. Both have significant advantages, making this matchup incredibly tight. Captain Marvel victory. With her speed and strategic thinking, Captain Marvel could outmaneuver Godzilla, exploiting any weaknesses. Her ability to absorb and redirect energy could turn his own power against him. In her binary form, she's arguably at her peak, capable of feats that could tip the scales. However, Godzilla's raw power and infinite resilience can't be underestimated. He's the embodiment of nature's wrath, and his regenerative abilities mean he can take punishment all day long. If he can withstand her attacks and land a few of his own, he might just outlast her. It's the classic tale of endurance over agility. Honestly, this is one of those matchups where the winner could change depending on the circumstances. It's a testament to how incredibly powerful both characters are in their respective universes. And let's face it, the real winners here are us fans who get to imagine such an epic battle. Well, there you have it, a deep dive into an epic hypothetical battle between Captain Marvel and Godzilla. We've sized them up, compared their powers, and explored how a showdown might play out. It's cosmic power versus primal might, agility versus endurance, and it's been a blast breaking it all down. But now, we want to hear from you. Who do you think would win this epic clash, and why? Do you have a different outcome in mind? Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. Ring the bell so you never miss an epic matchup. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more legendary face-offs. As upbeat music plays, a montage of highlights from the battle unfolds. Captain Marvel flying with a trail of energy, Godzilla roaring amidst city ruins, explosive clashes of energy. The screen fades to an end card. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. You're the real MVPs. Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes content, sneak peeks, and more. Until next time, keep imagining the impossible and celebrating the epic.